Don't go anywhere. Turn up the volume and enjoy. Here we go. Go! Raikkonen gets off to a lightning start, as does Massa. Here they come into the first turn. Raikkonen leads out of the first corner. Behind him is Massa. Next is Barrichello. With the first lap completed, the field looks like this. Raikkonen leads, Massa is second. Third is Barrichello. Webber fourth, he's up from fifth. In fifth is Sato. He slipped down from fourth. Ralf Schumacher sixth. Montoya is seventh. And Christian Klien is in eighth. He's still in the top eight, but he'll be kicking himself for not taking advantage of pole position. We're getting reports of an incident at turn 9. It's Sato! He's out of the race. That's gotta be a disappointing result. Montoya was also involved in that scrape. His front wing is flailing about wildly. It doesn't look as though there's any damage to his suspension, so he should be able to continue. He'll have to come in and get that nose changed though. Raikkonen is really on a charge here. The lap previous was 1:17.42. Massa can't keep the pace as he pulls away. He's recording laps in the low 1:18s. The gap now stands at 2.4 seconds. Lap 4 of this Grand Prix. Raikkonen leads, Massa is second. Third is Barrichello. Webber fourth, followed by Ralf Schumacher in fifth. He's moved up from sixth. Montoya sixth. Fisichella seventh. That's a leap of 6 places. Liuzzi is in eighth. Fisichella is driving at full pelt here. The lap previous was 1:17.22. That time is far quicker than Ralf Schumacher. His lap times are in the mid 1:18s at the moment. We're on lap 6. Raikkonen leads, Barrichello is second, Webber is third, Ralf Schumacher is fourth, Fisichella fifth, Michael Schumacher sixth. In seventh place is Liuzzi and Nico Rosberg eighth.
Race leader Raikkonen has started his last lap of the race. Barrichello is in second.
Fisichella is driving at full pelt here. The lap previous was 1:17.20. That time is far quicker than Ralf Schumacher. His lap times are in the mid-118s at the moment.
Raikkonen flies across the finishing line to take the maximum 10 points. Finishing in second is Barrichello. That's the 13th race of the season completed. Unlucky for some? Possibly. But it's provided an interesting spectacle once again. We take a longer break now, so teams and drivers can spend a little time with family and friends before we enter the final part of the season. Next stop is Turkey, at the latest Herman Tilke circuit, just outside Istanbul. With its notorious turn 8 ready to fight at anyone who's not concentrating fully, I can't wait for the action to start. Join us in 3 weeks' time, where East meets West, where another